Are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet?
Nothing yet, sir!
How about you?
Not a thing, sir!
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
All right, we are at BevMo in what I believe is Goodyear, Arizona. We already talked to the folks, got some permission to film. We're a bit out of our area code, but hey, why not? Hi. Oh, look, here's our buddy Jason. Jason, you found it.
I think.
Oh, you did. Oh my. Got a little old elk down there. Got some pig. Single barrel proof.
So you going for something you don't have? Or do you buy a duplicate bottles if it's good?
If I like it, I go for duplicate, absolutely. And oh my. I am getting too old to bend down like that. The other thing I try to find is something local, which I haven't found as of yet. I found something called Skull Crushers last night, but I never heard anything about it. That's a really good price on that guy. We gotta be careful though, because we're traveling by airplane home, unfortunately. Oh, got some rye. We're gonna skip over the flavored stuff because that's not our bag. What do you got there?
Banana peanut butter?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Thanks, thanks, but no thanks. Rodeo rye. Save it. Man, Buffalo Trace is so freaking cheap in Arizona. I saw it $1 cheaper last night, but that's incredible.
$1 cheaper?
$23.99. That's $24.99. Dude, they're selling that back home for $40 a bottle. And I don't know why. I mean, it's good. I like Buffalo Trace, but is that Elijah Craig? We discovered we like the small batch. I'm not crazy about. Tempe, Arizona. That could be what we're after. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my glasses. Jason, your eyes good? Tell me if that's... He says no. Right there, aged and bottled at Distilled in Indiana. It's MGP, but it's bottled and aged here. And it's a whole... Well, it is 90 proof. I think we're going to pass on that one. There's got to be better stuff made in Arizona than that. I mean, I don't know. That may be just fucking delicious. Who knows? But I don't know. Uh-oh. Grand Canyon bourbon. Oh, that looks like urine. To me, 84 proof. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that one too. Something tells me by the cactus that that's local, but it's a single malt, so we're gonna pass. Never heard of that. The Woman Bootleggers Collection. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I don't know. Not seeing it. What is this?
Is this the only?
Well, this is the only, like, yeah, bourbon Tennessee whiskey. The rye's down there, and then the stuff that I don't jack with, the fancy stuff, is behind us. What is this? Kentucky bourbon whiskey, 100 proof, bottled in bond. Wait for it. Bottled by Bribery Spirits. I don't know. I got a good feeling about this one. Where is Bribery? Wait. Where is that from? California. No, mine. Fuck that. Shouldn't be that way because Redwood Empire is from California. And I like it. Man, well, decent selection here at BevMo, but I don't see anything I can't live without. How about you, Jason? You gonna fall off the wagon tonight? Nah. And I want that just to say I had it, but I don't want to haul it home. We've got to be, uh-oh. We've got to be picky. We've got to be, yeah. Maybe picky's not the right word.
So
Selective.
Just take different brewers or distillers' whiskeys and blend them to get the flavor they want and then resell that to you?
Rebottle it, yeah. Or they'll buy juice from, okay, so people buy from MGP, that's the big one. Bardstown, 1792 Barton. Dickel. And some folks like these guys will buy from different distillers and blend them. Barrel craft. So that's how you doing? But yeah, they'll just, some of them will age it, do shit to it, finish it in like wine casks, honey casks, all kinds of shit.
Different flavors.
Oh yeah. The Good Times is one. I think they use mostly MGP, and sorry, squirrel. Springer. But they've got one that I really like that they finish in honey casks. But yeah, they don't distill any of their own stuff. They just buy barrels from MGP.
How long does it take to distill? Or it varies?
To
Is it
distill
like a
it?
long process?
No, they run the mash through with the yeast. I think it's a 4-day process. I don't know. I should have paid better attention when I was at the distillery, but I want to say it's like a 4-day process. They run it through the distilled, and then it comes out clear. It's White Dog. It looks like this.
So the aging and blending, that's where
All that color comes from the barrel because it comes out looking like that. That's actual.
Is that pretty harsh tasting straight like that?
For White Dog, actually, Buffalo Traces isn't bad. Old Pepper's White Dog is what I had right at the distillery, and it was really actually pretty decent.
I bet that's pretty good.
They're not bad. All right, well, I think
Where's the next spot?
I don't know. Let's go find out. We're freestyling. It's like what you call it?
So it's in like little cracks.
For who? Thank you. You too. Okay, me and Jason just stopped at Devart? Is that what this is called? Divart? Dicer Liquors. It's kind of a hole in the wall, but he's sitting on some allocated stuff, and we just paid a pretty good chunk for this guy. See if you can see it. But oh yeah, we got it. It's mine. Now I got to figure out how to get it on an airplane. By the way, this Dicer was in Avondale, I just found out. And to let our friend Donald Porter know, it is up in Michigan right now, who's probably freezing his balls off. It is a balmy 70 degrees at about 5:30 in the evening here in Avondale, Arizona. So just thought I'd let you know, Donald. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know. All right, we're at Rudy's. I'm not sure if we're still in we're in Avondale or Goodyear. Avondale. We're gonna get some grub. I'm gonna figure out where my last place is for the evening. I don't know. Are you going home after we eat?
Whatever's clever.
Okay. You got a sick old lady. I didn't know if you.
Oh, she's sick.
She's sick. Chick. All right. I'll get you in the doctor. All right, we're still in Phoenix, and we're at the Cork and Bottle. I'm gonna go see if our friend Jesse's here. Hi, Jesse? Jesse,
Hey, how are you?
nice to meet you.
Great, pleasure to meet you, my friend.
How are you doing?
I'm great today, sir. I'm doing all right, buddy.
Cool. Well,
How you like to do things? You want to look around? or-
yeah, if I could look around and just kind of peek at what you got, that'd be great, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Any questions or anything? I'm here to say, bud.
Okay, thank you. All right. Looks like. Oh, got that Eagle Rare. Can't believe how cheap Buffalo Trace is. It's amazing. Oh, there's our boy. Dickle. Here's something new. I don't know anything at all about. So if you guys know anything about it, let me know in the comments. Cashmere, Washington. That's a ways off. All right. Got some more stuff up high. Buffalo Trace, Yellowstone. Got that Traveler I like so much that the whole world hates. Everybody but me. I think it's delicious. Very nice. Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Another quick pass, the old top shelf. Pass on that. That's a pretty damn good price. We've got plenty of that though, by God. Be strong, Ron, be strong. What's this? Four Branches Founders Blend. Well, I think we found our local bottle. Distilled and bottled by Thumb Butte Distillery. Prescott. Look at that. Proof.
I was gonna say, Jason, where have I heard from this one?
Says it's from Prescott.
Yeah, Bloody Basin is up that way. I tried it, I sampled it when it came in, and I thought it was very smooth, but I've only had one shot of it.
Okay.
But from what I've heard, it's pretty good. I've carried it in the store for a while.
Right on. Well, I'm definitely going to take that one home.
And then I have all my allocated stuff.
Oh boy,
here.
do you?
Yeah, feel free to come back here and look if you'd like.
What are you getting for your twice barrel Jack Daniels?
Twice barrel Jack is going for $2.99, but I can work a deal with you. If you're looking to work a deal, I'm always willing to negotiate with the price.
Right on. Right on, man. Man, you've got some good stuff up there.
Yeah, this is you should see it on Christmas. It's so packed.
Allocation season?
Everything. I had all the Pappies, the whole collection of Pappies. I even had the 20, another one, it's like a 20-year one or something. It was like 3,000. We got that one. I had the Weller Millennium in the store.
Oh,
The whole Weller collection.
those are expensive.
Yeah, I had the whole E.H. Taylor collection. Like around allocation season, in my top of it, it's just beautiful. I had a couple of customers come and kind of buy me out of it. So it's a little high right now.
Yeah, you still got, man, you still got E.H. Taylor, you got Stag up there, you got Booker's, you got all kinds of, I don't know what that gold label Jack Daniels is.
Oh, that's a maple finish.
Oh no.
Maple wood finish. It goes for $3.29. This stuff is good.
I'll bet it is.
This stuff is very good.
I've never even seen that.
Yeah, that's one I tried a couple of times, and I thought that was really good.
I'll be damned. Well,
I also have a couple other stores down the street from here that all have
Okay.
I don't know, like if you're trying to go to other stores today or not. Are you looking around?
Yeah, I'm trying to hit a few and just kind of show, because you know different regions have different stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Like I'm from Missouri, so we have all kinds of holiday. What's funny is we just started getting Bardstown just in the last couple of months, but the rest of the world had it for some reason, and they didn't have distribution there.
That's weird. Okay.
And when I go down towards Mississippi, I can get Crittenden's, but I can't get it up north, and it's just.
That's crazy how that is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And if you can get it where you're at, it's allocated and expensive.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely second.
That's like the Wellers. You know, a lot of people say they can get Wellers made for cheaper, and then they come out this way and it costs more money.
I can't believe how much Buffalo Trace you have around here for your prices and so.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace was allocated for a while. 33.66.
All right, so we've been at the Cork and Bottle. We got ourselves something semi-local. We're gonna try that out tonight. Oh yeah, excuse me. Oh yeah. Got that old rip and that single barrel. Very nice. Okay. Thanks, man. Oh yeah. I can't believe how much Buffalo Trace. Creek. Elijah Creek. Oh, there's that very old Garden 100. We like that one. At least we say we do. Oh, here's something you don't see every day. Not that Canadian whiskey's my thing, but wow. Oh, back there. Got that early times. What is this? Phoenix Suns. Look at that. Got the Four Roses. Evan Williams. Right on.
Bourbon mixed with Irish whiskey, some Scotch, some Japanese whiskey, all this stuff.
Yeah, but you're solid down there, man. You got Four
But over
Roses.
there, yeah, they have a lot of bourbon.
Right on, man. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
What was your name, bud?
Max.
Max. Nice to meet you. I'm
man.
Ron.
Nice to meet you, man.
You too, bud. Alright, so this is the Liquor Wheel number 2. Cool little hangout, cool store, corner store, you know. But got some allocated stuff. Got some stuff we want. Not want it all that bad. All right, so that was the Liquor Wheel 2. Said corner store. Had some cool allocated stuff. A little pricey, for sure, but I've seen worse. That's for sure. That single barrel Weller is harder and harder to come by, it seems like. He said, what did he say? $4.99 for the single barrel. I'm like, yeah, it's not. Not on my pay scale. But cool little store, great people. I don't know if you can see behind me. They've got a little. I think I had a shot of it before. Little eatery with tacos. the reason we went to Liquor Wheel 2 and not Liquor 1 was because there was no place to park at Liquor Wheel 1. And not because it was super busy. It's just there's no fucking place to park. A lot of these places are drive-through primarily, which is awesome. For your everyday, I need a 12-pack guy, for me, not so much, because I can't drive through and look for bourbon. But anyway, on to the next one. All right, we are at Skyline Liquors in Mesa, Arizona. We talked to Steven here yesterday, just verified that we are good to go. All right, let's see what they got. $19.10, got a single barrel. That's pretty high test stuff there. The single barrels are always really good. There's that Clyde May single barrel. Senator. God, Buffalo Traces just everywhere. A rare character. Don't see that all the time, especially a store pick. That's pretty awesome. Those Knob Creek store picks are always good. Got the Blanton's just sitting on the shelf for $2.49. There's your Craig single barrel. It's that stuff that tastes like divorce. This one's actually pretty good. This one, wow, 19. Damn. That's a, you know, for the bonded and the full proof, that's actually a pretty good buy. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie. Man. Got some good stuff here. Oh. Really good price on that Frey Ranch. That Bell Mead we're always looking for. Trying to find a reserve that's a good price on all the Michters. Got some Peerless down here. Don't care about the cinnamon flavored stuff so much. Oh, hello, Pappy. Good grief. All right, I'll start as high as I can with that Frank T. August up there. Because it is stacked in here, dude. Got that 4 Gates. Look at all that very old St. Nick. Got some really some Quiet Herb. Got that Baker's 13. Hell, oh, that's that 10 type. Old Soul. That's good stuff. Bardstown. Got the Old Oak Infinity blend. Hell yes. That's a yes. I'm an old elk fan. A lot of people shit on it. I like Old Elk. I don't have a problem with it. Don't have a problem with Blue Run. I know they're both sourced, but they're both good. Heaven Hill Granted Glass. It's that Devil's Tower I keep passing on, that high rye bourbon. I'm probably going to pass on again today. For Reserve Malt Stouted Mash. It's interesting. It's Kentucky Owl, I hear that's going away like an Oldsmobile. But you know how rumors get started. Hell is it? I don't know what that is even. Barrel. Let's get a price on that vintage. Got some Widow Jane. Back up a little bit here. Got some Penelopes. That toasted and toasted rye, the barrel strength, even the architect, all delicious. Oh, well, hello there, gorgeous. Oh, so in town long, sailor? That is a really good price on a bottle I've been passing on because of the price for a minute. Got some smoke wagons. High West. High West cask strength. More Redwood Empire there. Got some Jeffersons. Angel's Envy. Not a fan of the triple oak. I mean, it's okay, but that's my jam right there. Keep passing on this Elijah Craig toasted barrel, but I'll tell you, that small batch is where it's at. Free rant. What in the hell is this? Anybody knows anything about adventurous stills? Let me know. I picked up one local. That was the Thumb Butte. Haven't dived into it yet, but I need to. The hell is Ethan's Reserve, born in Nashville? Huh. Sextro. Sounds kinky. There's that Coors stuff. It was okay. God, just Buffalo Trace. This is a good bottle. This was a surprisingly good bottle. This, I don't want to skip over anything here. Sacred Stave, Arizona Bourbon Whiskey, Santan Spirits. Cheapest I've seen the old Isaac Bowman. Whoa. Man, they've got a good selection here. Bitch bourbon. It's the best price I've seen on that Green River Full Proof ever. Man. Good selection. See here? Ooh, look at Westwood whiskey. Got some dark arts. Ooh. Got a Booker's. I can't tell. That might be Jimmy's batch. It's a damn good price on it if it is. Actually, it's a good price for any Booker's. I've never had a bad Booker's. I doubt I ever will. That Knob Creek 12, kind of see that everywhere now. It was kind of hard to find. Turkey, turkey, turkey. That Jim Beam single barrel is a pretty good bottle too. Oh my goodness. $19. Now, I will tell you, there, yep, the old blacktops are gone. Man, I can't believe how cheap that Full Proof and that body is. Check this out though, boys and girls. That's a damn fine price on that single barrel select. Larceny small batch. Full Proof $17.92 for $54. I don't know how I'm not going to take that home. What in the hell is Griffo Stout Barreled Whiskey? I don't know anything about that one. Ancient age. Kentucky Walker. That's different. Man. Uh-oh, wait. What the hell is this? For $15, if we don't like it, we can leave it in the hotel room. Oh boy. And we ain't even got into the good stuff yet, kids.
Tired of fighting for your store's last bottle of water or lugging hundreds of
When I
bottles
say good
of water
stuff, I
each year
mean
from the store
the stuff
to
I
the
can't
car to the
afford.
fridge to the recycling? For less than $1 a day from Parker & Sons, you can have an unlimited supply of bottle quality water right at your tap. Drinking water keeps you healthier, aids in weight loss, keeps skin hydrated, and flushes your body of toxins. Call Parker for your free estimate on a reverse osmosis system at 602-2-REPAIR or visit parkerandsons.com.
What does that window
When you show a friend a really great photo you've taken, they'll often say, "You should get that framed." The moment is so special. The composition so striking. They think it deserves to be honored with a mat and a frame that accentuate its beauty. The view out your window is that impressive piece of art, worthy of being framed. To enhance the composition that captivates your gaze. At Southwest Blinds and Shutters, our staff designers are those art gallery framing experts, and their canvas is the view out your window. With years of experience crafting functional designs with our extensive collection of products and materials, they put their artistic talents to work with you to reflect your style. and find the curtains, blinds, or shutters that will perfectly frame your most important view. Visit southwestblinds.com.
Now,
For live radio,
that is the cheapest I've ever
You
seen
guys
that on
aren't
the
kidding
shelf.
yourselves. Join the millions already on the new improved iHeartRadio app.
Can I give it 6 stars?
Find your new favorite feature on the iHeartRadio app today.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded. 95.5 The Mountain. It's okay. We feel the same way. We'd like to tune you out, but somehow we muscle through. Yeah!
Skag at $150. Pretty good price on that small batch E.H. Taylor. It's not a terrible price on that Eagle Rare. And they're playing my tune. Been looking for that sweet weed. Then I'm looking for him. Buffalo Trace kosher rye and straight rye. I like Craig 18. Uh-oh. Ooh, that is an impressive bottle of Angel's Envy. Midsummer Night's Dram. Knob Creek 18. Will it? Will it go home with me? Probably not. All right. So this is our haul from Skyline Liquors in Mesa. Got that sweet wheat for a good price. Got that Lux Row Distillers I've been passing on for a fantastic price, phenomenal price. Got another little taste of local. Gonna try it out. And this Ancient Age that I've never seen before, Ancient Age Preferred, which is a little higher proof. I'm okay with Ancient Age. I believe it's a Sazerac / Buffalo Trace product. It's a full liter and I got it for 15 bucks. So, you know, if it tastes like shit, I'll leave it in the hotel room for the maid. All in all, I'm done for the day. These guys have it all. If you're in Mesa, you want to do some bourbon hunting, stop here. There's actually another place by the same name on Higbee. If I had any more money just to burn, I'd probably go there too. Anyway, it was a good hunt. I want to thank Steven and the rest of the folks that work at Skyline for letting me hunt today. It's a really enjoyable experience. Had a lot of stuff to see, and we really appreciate it. Thank you guys at Skyline. Appreciate it, Steven. All right, we're at Westwood Liquors in, I believe, Mesa. Just got permission to do a little filming in here. Seem like good dudes. Once again, we got the Phoenix area drive-through. The Old Travelers. Small batch E.H. Taylor. Old Forester 1924. Here we go. Got that Eagle Rare 17. Look out, man. It's a decent price on that Blanton's back there. Oh, man. Oh, that Elmer T has a really good price. $119 on the Stag, I believe is what that says. Russell's. Right on. Is that the bourbon section right there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bourbon, got the one down, but allocation-wise, it's going to be all of those.
Okay. That's why they got the old big bullet. These are the ones everybody wants to see, though. $249 on that gold. Oh, Elijah Craig down there. I think that's a 1 liter Weller. Kosher Buffalo Trace Straight Rye. It's hard to see, they got them tucked in here. That's a pretty good price, though, $60. Huh. A fella might be interested in that stag. All right, so good haul at Westwood. They had the important ones for sure. And our boy Oscar, thank you Oscar so much. He got us this is greatly discounted of the sticker, and man, that's not a bad sticker price. And he called his boss, got it knocked down for us for a great price, and he gave us 2 of these Jack Daniels glasses just for coming in, and he's a new subscriber. He is number 151 if I'm not mistaken on the count. And thank you so much, Oscar. If you are in this area, Westwood Liquors, they got a nice little selection, man. They got the important stuff, and they'll work with you. They're good people. All right, we're back in Missouri, and it's fucking cold. It's really, really, really fucking cold. Got a new addition to the whiskey room. It's a Han Solo frozen in carbonite. We're not going to do everything that we picked up, because we picked up 16 bottles in Arizona, but we're going to pick up a few. For the life of me, oh well. We're going to open the pallet up with Old Faithful here. The Dickel 13-year bottled in bond, because we can. Because we can. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to have a blind of all things distilled in Arizona. And that amounts to 6 different bottles from 3 different distillers. Let's get after it. All right, so we're settling up our Arizona hunt. I'm going to go through everything I got, but like I said, we're not gonna taste everything. That's going to be for another couple of videos. What I've got out front, though, are some very interesting finds, of which I've never heard of. I don't know shit about them other than they are all distilled by who's on the bottle. There's nothing sourced here. There was a lot of sourced whiskey in Arizona. People at bottle finish their own stuff. I have nothing against that, but I wanted to narrow it down to people really, I don't want to say putting in the work, but man, putting their whole lives on the line, because you wait 2-3 years, 4 to 6 years sometimes to get a bottle of bourbon. You're taking a gamble. So that's why we're going with these 6 bottles out front. I will tell you, hold on, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Here's the pussy and whiskey. Oh, dickle, dickle, dickle. Yeah, that's definitely dickle. The dickliest of dickles. I will say, unless you're hitting those every day, probably not the best way to store them. It's getting a little oxidized. I'm getting a little, it's definitely changing, and not for the better. But we're still going to drink it. So I just want to kind of go through what I'm not going to drink. These were $24, $23.99. I grabbed one for my buddy Luke. He loves this shit. Supposed to be going to see him at the end of the month. Do a little hunting in Des Moines. That's for him. Picked up an interesting bottle and bond that I've never heard of called Mackenzie. A finely crafted product of Finger Lakes Distilling. It's a bottle and bond. I'm going to buy it if it's a bottle and bond. I've got bottle and bond brandy back here. I don't lie. If I see BIB or bonded, I buy it. This stuff, a minimum of 4 years. Has to be a bottle and bond. Distilled and bottled by Finger Lakes Distilling, Burdett, New York. I've never heard of Finger Lakes Distilling. I'm curious about this one, but like we said, we're going to save it for another day. Also picked up this bad boy. This is an Ancient Age Preferred. It's blended whiskey. It's 80 proof, just like a regular Ancient Age. I thought it was higher proof. I misread the bottle. Looking forward to getting into that one. This is called Speakeasy. It's 108 proof. It's a Willet. Willet's hit or miss. It's either or. It's either or. It's either, hey, that's pretty good, or fucking flush it. I don't care what anybody says. If there's a fan of everything Willet, it's because somebody hurt you, and you need therapy. What was it? The estate bottled Willet. I don't know where it's at. I didn't throw it away because I keep everything because I'm a goddamn hoarder. It's the estate bottled Bardstown. That's the Johnny Drum. It wasn't bad. It was so bad. It was hate. It was fucking terrible. So we'll see how the Speakeasy goes. Picked up this 1792 Sweetweed. Been looking for that one. Got it. Hope I'm not disappointed. I like a lot of things 1792. Here's another one I've been passing on, but haven't seen. I mean, I haven't seen a lot, but I've seen it once, twice. I'm a sucker for Lux Row. MGP has good shit. Okay. And I'm really looking forward to this guy. I don't know. We might get fucked up and open this one. I cannot. It gives you the mash bill. Oh, no. I'm sorry. So we've got a wheated barrel and a rye barrel. It's a 4-grain mash bill. Tells you when it was filled. This got all kinds of info on here. I'm still not seeing the proof. It's got to be on here, doesn't it? Wheat, rye, corn, and malted barley. 115 proof. Yeah. We're going to put him on standby. You wait right there, sir. Got my OESO that I've been looking for. That gives me all 3 of the Four Roses releases for the year. They're going to start releasing a different mash bill, or a different, maybe it's not just the mash bill, it's the yeast too. A different bottle. What would that be called? You know what? I'm drawing a blank here. Getting old sucks. Recipe. We'll go with recipe. They're going to release 1 different recipe a year from now on, is what I'm hearing. Also picked up a Frey Ranch Uncut. I've been looking for this. They had the entry-level Frey Ranch, for lack of a better term, but I wanted the Uncut because, my God, it's 121.76 proof, grown, stilled, matured, and bottled by Frey Ranch, Fallon, Nevada. I have heard such good things about Frey Ranch, I had to know for myself. But, unfortunately, it won't be tonight. Now, this guy, God damn, I've passed on this guy and passed on this guy and passed on this guy. Even though I wanted it real bad. There was always something else I needed for a video or something else I was wanting to try. But I love a high rye bourbon. I have gotten into high rye bourbon so much that I actually drink rye from time to time now. And have been for a minute. But a high rye bourbon is just where it's at for me. The other thing that this has going for it, it's a Redwood Empire. This is the Devil's Tower. It's 99 proof, toasted and char number 3. Those are the casks. We got 2.5% wheat, 51% corn, 44% rye, and 2.5% malted barley. Redwood Empire. If it says Redwood Empire, you cannot go wrong with it. It's so fucking good. Everything that I've had from Redwood Empire, and I hope I never find the bad thing. This Screaming Titan, this wheated bourbon, it was off profile for a wheater too, and it was still amazing. It was so good. I've got the Grizzly back there. Just Redwood Empire is the bomb. I am a huge advocate of Redwood Empire. If they would just move from California to some place that I can stand, I might visit their distillery. But that being said, hold on. Wait now. Yeah, they are doing their own juice, distilled and bottled by Redwood Empire. I'm sorry, I'm just not a big fan of California. In fact, I wish the whole state would just, break off and become Japan's problem. That's neither here nor there. If you're in California, I don't hold anything against you. It's just California. It's nothing personal. Or maybe it is. I also picked up a bottle of Elmer T. Lee. This one's been on my bucket list, and I found it. I paid a little too much for it, I'll admit. But goddamn, I got it. I got it. It's mine. You can't have it. I mean, if you come over, you can have it. You can have some. But you're not going to have it all. No. This guy deserves a place. Oh, I almost forgot. You know, I might have lied to you. It might have been 17 bottles. Because I picked up a 24C Stag to go with my 23C Stag. Got a great deal on that from our buddy Oscar at Westwood Liquors in Mesa. Actually, he gave me one hell of a deal. He also gave me a couple of Jack Daniel's rocks glasses. Actually, they're tall glasses. They're like for a Manhattan or a mixed drink. They're really cool, nice, just beautiful glasses. And come to find out, I do like Jack Daniel's. I do. Let's see what else. Also want to thank our buddy Jesse at Cork and Bottle in Phoenix. Turned us onto this. He had some great bottles there. I'd like to thank our friend Max at the Liquor Wheel. Jesse actually turned us onto the Liquor Wheel. They had some decent allocated stuff. It was a corner store. A lot of stores down there are they're set up for drive-through, which is cool. But when you're hunting, you want to go to the stores. I'd like to thank the folks at BevMo. Also, our friend Steven at what was the name of the place of that? What was the name of that place? Excellent store. It was in Mesa. Started with an S. I'm sorry, Steven. I'll put in the comments the name of your store. I apologize. I'm getting pickled, I guess. We actually picked up some really great bottles, including that 1792 and that Lux Row from our friend Steven at we went to too many stores. We went to Tower Liquors. We did not film in every store. Basically, if I scouted them out and it looked like it wasn't anything we were going to buy, I didn't film. There was a couple of occasions where they asked me not to, and that's cool. I'm probably not going to talk about you on my fucking channel. But, man, I apologize to Steven. He was a really great guy. Let me just kind of run amok in the place and film, and sold me some great bottles. Anyway, I'll put in the comments. I'm so sorry. I should have had it wrote down. I thought I could remember because next time I go back to the Phoenix area, I'm going back to see Steven for sure. And probably Oscar and Jesse as well. Why not? Because good dudes. Great stores too. What I'm trying to say is the Phoenix area is strange hunting. There's some cool stores downtown Phoenix, but they're set up strange from what I'm used to. I mean, primarily drive-through, but yet you go in and they've got some crazy allocated stuff that you're like, how did you even get your hands on this? When you go to the outskirts, like where I was, Avondale, I went over to Mesa, Tempe. There's stores more set up the way I'm used to, where you walk in the liquor store. Trying to think if there's any place else. I'd like to thank the folks at BevMo for letting us film there. Anyway, we're going to get started. Oh, you know what? No, we're not. No, we're not yet. I found these cool little guys. They're glass. $2.99. Still Austin. And Still Austin's rye. I believe it's rye. Yeah, straight rye whiskey. Even with my glasses, I cannot tell you what the proof is. It looks to be about 90-ish, I'm saying. That it is such small print. Anyway, could not pass those up. And this way, too, I get to try the Still Austin Rye. I'm a big fan of the Still Austin Cask Strength. I tried that for the first time. You know what? Let's not talk about it. Let's just do it. Get a couple of these tiny Glens and have a little sampling of some Texas whiskey where it gets hot before we get into where it gets really hot. Now, these have been mixed up, and we put them in the black Glens. My son Logan shuffled them about for me. You know what? We're going to try the rye too. Why not? I feel like I'm on an airplane. I got to see some parts of the world on my way back that I didn't know existed. I will say Highway 54 from North Texas up through Kansas. You get to see every cow in the world, every one, because that's where they all are. And you get to smell every one of them. Got to go to Dalhart, Texas in the middle of the night. It's an interesting little path there. I'm afraid next time I'm just going to take the fucking freeway. I like Still Austin. I didn't talk about the nose, unfortunately. I should have. It smells very proofy, but it's not. It smells hot and floral. Almost like downy kind of floral. And in it, I'm getting a little spice and a little ethanol. Jesus Christ. But the flavor is really good. It's a bit watery. It doesn't have the kick that it smells like it's going to have. But it's got a finish lasts a while for no more mouthfeel than I'm getting. This is not a sweet whiskey. If that's what you're into, Still Austin's not for you. It's very spicy. Baking spices, rye spice, little tobacco, leathery, but it's super good. I didn't leave any for George. Well, let's try the old straight rye whiskey now from Still Austin. Now there I'm getting a little apple. Just a little apple. And I'm getting that floral thing too that I got on the bourbon. It was a bourbon, right? Yep. Straight bourbon whiskey. You know, if they made more of these and other things, I'd buy the shit out of them. That way I could try them to see if I want the full fifth. Then maybe my house wouldn't be full of fucking whiskey bottles. But man, that rye smells fucking super good. Little better mouthfeel. Apple, apple, apple. Just green apple. That's super good. That's a really good rye. God damn, that's good. Good job, Still Austin. Texas, baby. Texas! Fuck. Yeah. Little plum towards the end. Apple bomb, though. Wow. Yeah. I'm a fan of that Still Austin straight rye whiskey. I like the bourbon. It's good. But that rye is something special, sir. That's something extra, super duper delicious. I almost don't want to wash it off. So, this is what we got. I didn't get to finish. I don't know how I got. We got to the thumb. You know what? No, we didn't. I didn't introduce these yet. I think I was in my head. So this is Black Mountain Distillery. It's a small batch, straight bourbon whiskey, Cave Creek, Arizona. It's a 90 proofer. It's distilled and bottled by Franchise Enterprises, DBA, Black Mountain Distillery, Cave Creek, Arizona. Not sure what Franchise Enterprises and DBA means. Maybe this is sourced. But no, it's got the master distiller's name on it. What does that say? Keith McCulloch and Steve Mink. I need to look that up because that's in cursive and nobody reads cursive anymore. These two beauties. So these are both from Thumb Butte Distillery. This is 101 proof. This is Skull Valley, Arizona bourbon whiskey. Now the cool thing, because I am a history buff, cool thing about Thumb Butte is they give you a little history lesson about what they're naming this after. And these are both named after places where there were battles. Skull Valley is named that because of the amount of skulls found in this valley between, hold on here, who was fighting? I will butcher this. The Pima and Yavapai tribes in the 1800s. I'm sorry if I don't mean to offend anyone. I don't know how to pronounce that. If someone does know how to pronounce that, they could let me know in the comments, and I apologize ahead of time. First California volunteers who found piles of skulls from the tribal battle in 1864. Another battle between Manifest Destiny-minded settlers and the Yavapai increased the number of skulls by at least 35. To this day, farmers and ranchers in Skull Valley plow with caution and reverence. Kind of cool. Same thing with Thumb Butte here. It talks about General George Crook and this is the Bloody Basin. And it tells you all about what went on there. Cool stuff. Cool bottle. The Bloody Basin is a 92 proofer. Picked that up from our friend Jesse at Cork and Bottle. Good dude. God, I like that guy. Super guy. Talked to him for a long time, on and off camera. Cool clientele, just friendly people coming in and out, chatting. Great store. Great store. Highly recommended. This is Sacred Stave, Arizona bourbon whiskey, 90 proof. It's from Santan Spirits, and it is distilled, aged, and bottled by Santan Spirits in Chandler, Arizona, which is right outside Phoenix. We didn't make it over to Chandler, though. It used to be, years ago, Chandler had a Heart Attack Grill. It's not there anymore. The only one of those left is in Vegas, last I heard. Oh my God, that was so good. That was my happy place. Now this, okay, I kind of picked this up on accident, but I'm glad I did because I saw Bottle and Bond by Sacred Stave from Santan. So I grabbed it, not realizing that it was an American single malt whiskey, which is fine, but there's going to be a single malt in this run, so it's maybe going to stand out. I mean, there's only two of these that are proofy-ish, and that's this one at 100 and this at 101. This guy here, which is Adventurous Stills, it is a handcrafted grain-to-bottle Peralta bourbon, 90 proof, single barrel whiskey. But it is a bourbon. Fermented, distilled, and bottled by Adventurous Stills, Tempe, Arizona. We did make it to Tempe, but we picked this up from our friend Steven as well. Christ almighty, that I should remember the name of that store. It was so high on my list of places to go. Why does this say alcohol 45%? That's 90 proof, but it says it's bottled at 87 proof, yet still remarkably smooth. Well, I don't know. We're going to see. I don't know much about Adventurous Stills. I don't know much about any of these, to be honest with you. But we're going to see who has the best bottle amongst this six. We got 3 different distillers, local to the Phoenix-ish area. I mean, one was, wait, let me back that up. We got Tempe, we got Chandler, we got, where the hell were you at? Cave Creek. I don't know where the hell Cave Creek is. And, Prescott. Now, for those of you not familiar with Prescott, Arizona, every 4th of July, they have one of the greatest and largest rodeos in the whole goddamn world. It's on my bucket list of places to go. So I'm going to start this battle royale out. And like I said, I had Logan mix these up for me. We'll nose them and we're going to taste them and we're going to see who we like. Holy shit. That smells like barbecue. I am getting char and like brown sugar and dark fruit and a little pepper. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but it smells so good. That smells really good. It's probably the fucking single malt. Wow. It fucking tastes like barbecue. Oh my God, I found my new favorite thing. There is a lot of barrel character, a lot of char. But there's a spice and a sweet little tangy thing that just makes me think of barbecued ribs. That's insane. But right now it's number 1. I really want to know what that is because I want to drink some more of it. That is fucking incredible. That is so good. God, I want to turn that over right now and find out what that is. That is so different, so unique that somehow they have just the right spice, the right sweet, and the right amount of char to where it's like I am tasting barbecue. And I love barbecue. Okay. This is not barbecue. But it does smell nice. I'm getting some fruit, but not plum. More, not exactly apple. Maybe like there's a little citrus maybe. And then on that smells really nice. That is a very nice nose. It's not barbecue, but that's really nice. I'm getting citrus. I'm getting a little char, a little bit of little spice, a little floral, tiny little perfume thing. It's a very nice nose. This seems like it's okay. I'm getting a lot of apple. It is apple and citrus. It's very rye forward. Which one are you? Or which one are you? Are high in rye? Because this is an apple bomb. This is a lot. It's much tamer than the Still Austin straight rye. You don't have that, but it's easier. This is very nice too. God damn, Arizona knows what they're doing. Who'd have thought out there in the desert they could make good bourbon? Fucking look out, Kentucky. God damn. Because so far, I got apple pie and barbecue. It's two of my favorite things. If this next one tastes like strippers, I'm moving. Done. Strippers and cocaine. Oh, fuck. That has a very dark fruit, very plum forward. That's very nice too. I can't pick a winner between I mean the barbecue is very unique, so it's got a little edge. That's a very, I'm gonna say it's high rye because of the apple note. This is very plum forward with a little spice on the nose anyway. So the mouthfeel's not bad, but it doesn't have a lot of flavor. Grape. Grape and a little mint. It's not bad. It's very easy. I could drink this all day long. It doesn't burn. It's there's no hug. Maybe a tiny little grass note on the front, and then it turns into dark fruit, grape, spice, a little spice, tiny bit. So we're gonna put him definitely in third, but still a very good pour. It's not proofy enough to suit me. I wonder if that's the single malt. I'm not familiar with a lot of single malts. I don't go, yeah, I'm going to have a single malt. But I don't know. That single malt's got to be 100 proof. That's not very proofy. If that's the Ball and Bond single malt, then it's the smoothest 100 proof I've ever had in me. So don't quote me, boy. I ain't said shit. Oh, this is woody and like a dark. I don't even know what I would say there. Like a dark peppery, maybe some leather. That is very nice. Man, all these have great noses, and this is a little watery, a little muted, but what I'm getting is very nice. That's why it's in third place though. It's muted. That's different. So I pick up a little apple note again, but then there's kind of a coffee note. The finish doesn't last long enough for me to hold on. A little baking spice, a little tea, tea, coffee. Maybe it's not so much apple, it's just like a fruit. But there's definitely a tea note. That is really cool. And that, I said the finish didn't hang on. That one, I switched it around a little. That's there for a minute. That's just like, that's like tea leaves. That's going to go ahead a little bit. We're going to call that third place. Hold on, I'm not getting a lot on this nose. I'm getting a little licorice note and some dark fruit. A little spice. Once you get in there, it is a good nose, but you got to work at it. See what the mouth feels, or see what it tastes like. There's a leather note, but there's also like I get that little bit of a beet thing, like I get off McKenna. Not nearly as strong. That is very unique. It also has a little bubble gum thing in there. That is interesting. And it's got a little sizzle. I'm going to say right now, we're going to tie these two for third. I'm glad I made strong pours on these because I'm going to have to run back through them because I'm going to tell you what. There's that Missouri in me. I'm going to tell you about it before I tell you. These are all good. Every one of these so far has been fucking good. And if you watched any of my videos before, I ain't afraid to shit on something. I'll shit all over it. Like a German scat porn. Just Scheiße. Ooh, Scheiße. This smells like fucking Tabasco. What the heck? It smells like sugar and Tabasco. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know about this one. Mouth feels really good. Kind of a musky thing, but there's some dark fruit and a little raisin. That's fucking nice. And a little hot sauce thing in there that's weird. It's almost a chili powder. I don't know if you've ever had the Mexican candy where it's like the chewy candy and it's covered in the chili powder. I love that shit. Oh my God, it's so good. I get that note that I'm going to bet that's the Adventurous Stills. Mark my words, Adventurous Stills. Because I don't know what the fuck Peralta is. Because I'm uneducated. Therefore, I am a Neanderthal. But we're going to learn. Apparently, if this is the Peralta from Adventurous Stills, Peralta means fucking badass. Okay. I'm moving that ahead. These are tied for fourth now. Okay, I'm going to take a little sip of everything. Once again, I know it's taking so much time. This will be the longest goddamn video. If you're hanging in there with me, you might as well go ahead and tongue punch that like button in the fart box. If you've gone this far, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, I fucking love you. If you haven't, clicky, 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 clicky. It's easy. You just click, click, subscribe. That's it. Takes more effort to wipe your ass than to subscribe. Here we go. That's the barbecue. It's still number one. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is, but the uniqueness on that, I love it. This has a really great mouthfeel. Tastes like shine. Yeah, I got those how I want them. George, you're going to get a little Arizona in you tonight. I'm definitely going to need my fucking glasses for this. Really? Well, the Thumb Butte's in last place. And exceptional pour. Every one of these was good. But somebody's got to be last. Unfortunately. Oh, look at that. The Sacred Stave Bourbon. That means we like Sacred Stave's single malt, bottled and bond, better than the bourbon. Black Mountain. Well, that single malt's hanging in there. Not what I wanted to hear, but I was right. The chili powder Peralta. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, the single malt got second place, which means the Skull Valley by Thumb Butte is number one. So Skull Valley got first and last, or I'm sorry, Thumb Butte got first and last with their Bloody Basin and their Skull Valley. I already did that. Yeah, so Skull Valley, it tastes and smells like barbecue. This was interesting. None of these were bad. I had no idea. Well, okay, the proof would probably give that to me. But I've never been a single malt guy. I mean, American single malt is actually kind of a new category. It's never up until recently it wasn't official because there was single malts. But American single malts is kind of a new deal. That being said, apparently when it comes to Arizona whiskey and bourbon, I am a fan of their American single malt. This son of a bitch right here, though, it's like going to Arthur Bryant's. Now, y'all want to hear the bad news? This is discontinued. They don't make this anymore. There is the right amount of barrel character, the right amount of brown sugar, and the right amount of spice for this just to be a bottle of, and look at that color. That's actually not that dark. It's 101 proof, which means I like it. And it tastes like barbecue, which means I really like it. But what I am going to do, though, is I am going to have another pour of this